Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at another Brave fig. This is Gekiryujin from the King of Braves GaoGaiGar series. Came out in 1997, he's G15 in the series. This is the Takara Deluxe edition. Gekiryujin is comprised of Furyu, which is the green cement truck, and Ryu, who is the, looks orange here, but he's the yellow dump truck. Very nice looking artwork. Spin to the side, you can see that through symmetrical docking they form Gekiryujin there. And on the back here we see Gekiryujin in the middle. We see the two characters again, and some of the little gimmicks that it comes with. Missile firing feature. I guess Ryu can actually use the dump truck portion as a skateboard or something. And what's really unique is the fact that if you have Enryu and Hyoryu, you can actually combine them into GaoGaiGar and Gekiryujin, which is really cool, which I will also feature in this video. Alright, so let's take a look at the figs now. Alright, here they are out of packaging. We have Furyu, we have Ryu. Share the same body mold, just like Enryu and Hyoryu. But unlike those two, at least their alt modes are more distinct. I mean, Enryu and Hyoryu both had the ladder and kind of crane, so they kind of look the same, just different colored. So this is kind of nice, but as far as playability, I like the other two better. But let's take a look at Furyu here. So here he is. Not too bad of a cement truck. They do roll fairly nicely. Some, detailing here and there, but we've already seen this panel on Hyoryu. He's the calm collective one, just like Hyoryu, so. Transform this guy really quickly. Very simple transformation. What we're going to do first, pop out his feet there, extend this part out. This becomes legs. Put these kind of knee pads or whatnot up, separate his legs. And what we're going to do is just turn it around. Take this portion, become his arms, rotate him around. There's a little button on the back here. Push that. We can reveal his head there. Hold down on his arms. This will allow us to rotate him around. Fold this portion. And we have Furyu. You can kind of see his kind of wind crest on his forehead there. Signifies power. And he does have the same type of power gauge here. If you like green, then it goes to white. Articulation with this guy. He's got quite a bit. His arms can rotate around 360 degrees, can go in and out the shoulder. He's got a elbow joint, swivel at the elbow, waist swivel, I guess, if you want. Legs can go forward, backwards, not really in and out. Does have a knee joint. Head can turn left and right. So, there we go. So, pretty posable. Now, these guys are actually the more offensive team, unlike the other two who are more defensive. But it's really kind of weird to the fact that he doesn't come with a small gun like the other two do. Instead, what is housed in his leg here is these missiles that he comes with. I'm just going to pop this off because this always comes off. So we can do this right. And you kind of flip that up like so. Rotate this around. And then you just kind of put the missiles in. And you can just store the missiles in here if you like to in his alt mode. But there you go. And now you have him with his kind of shoulder mounted missile launcher. Unfortunately, though, that's as far as it goes. It's not really flush. It just kind of shoots upward, which is kind of a shame. Now this part that usually pops off looks like that. Looks like this. I don't know. See, it keeps popping off. So I just kind of leave it off. But it does have a missile firing feature. They're kind of just housed in there. You rotate it around like so, and then you just fire them out. So. And the missiles are kind of like the ones we get in Brave of Gold Ran. So, all right, let's move on to Ryu here. Not too bad of a dump truck. Can kind of do that, I guess, if you want. And I guess if you want, you could maybe rotate it. He does roll. Same detailing we saw with Enryu. Nothing too spectacular. So move on to his transformation here. So what we're going to do first, exactly what we did with Furyu. Undo his feet and legs here. Now these guys are kind of not a pain to transform, but they have this bulky stuff on the back, so it kind of gets in the way. You can just take that off if you want. And what we'll do here, same thing. Fold his arms. Push a little button on the back, like so. And we have Ryu. Not too bad. He has the, I think, the lightning symbol there on his forehead. And again, you can rotate that around to white. Why not? Articulation's the same, so I'm not going to really go over that. But it is odd, like I mentioned with Furyu. These guys are more of the offensive team, yet Furyu doesn't come with a handgun. He doesn't come with any type of weaponry, which is weird. He does have this stored in his leg, just like Enryu and Hyoryu, but there is no gun portion, which is kind of dumb. But what he does have is you can take this off. He can convert his dump truck here, push it in his feet, into, I guess, a skateboard. Kind of squeaky there, but which is unique, I guess, but kind of odd. But there you go. So there is Ryu. Now let's combine these guys into Gekiryujin. What we're going to do is just simply transform them back into their alt mode, essentially. Start off with Ryu here. On the back here, we're going to push this button again, but we're going to extend it all the way out. Like so. This will come around. There's a little peg right there and a little hole. Let's fit right in. This will become his leg and foot there. We're going to extend that out like so. There's a little part here. Fold that down. So he's done. Furyu here. We will take the cement truck portion off. There we go. And now we have the other part of Gekiryujin, and there's these clips right here. Clip them on like so. Try to extend that out. And now we'll take this part. That was part of Ryu here. Become his forearm and hand. Plug that in there. Take this part. This will become his other arm, I guess. And this part, that was part of the cement truck. We get his head, and it's just going to plug into these 2 pegs right there. Like so. This part, plug in right into the front, chest piece, and then this part will become kind of like a shield. We'll plug in right there, and we have Gekiryujin. Alright, now that we got Gekiryujin all combined, let's go over his articulation. Now he does have head movement, just like Choryujin, but unlike Choryujin, he's kind of hindered in the arms. He can, you know, bend at the elbow there, about to there. Can go in and out, but since he has this piece right here, it's kind of hindered this arm movement a little bit. You kind of have to take it off. And then I guess if you want to count the little leg movement there. So he's kind of a little worse than Choryujin, but still not that bad of a fig. And here he is next to Choryujin. So now let's combine these guys into their different forms. Alright, what we're going to do first is we're just going to start taking things apart here. So just take off the chest shield, take off the head. Now, in order for them to do the combination, oh, can't get his head off, their simple rate actually has to be at 200%, unlike before where it just had to be 100. Which is kind of cool, I guess. Now what we're going to do, just real quick, we're just going to pull these guys apart. And the first guy we're going to do is put together is going to be GaoGaiGar, which is going to be Inryu and Furyu, which will be these 2 guys right here. Now for some added information, if you like, if you ever want to know what chest piece goes with who and what head piece goes with who, just remember what accessory pieces came with each fig. The head piece came with Furyu here. So this version, or GaoGaiGar will, hopefully I'm saying that right, will have the head piece. And since the mirror shield came with Inryu, that'll be their chest piece. And so there is GaoGaiGar. I'm not going to go over their articulation because it's exactly the same, so, but cool looking. Now their final attack is called the Burning Hurricane, which makes sense. He's wind, he's fire. So now let's take Ryu here and Gekiryujin, combine them into Gekiryujin. And again, this piece came with Ryu and headpiece came with Gekiryujin. And there we have Gekiryujin. And their final attack is called the Thunder Blizzard. Very sweet looking figs. It is very nice to the point that you can combine them into this, and it actually serves a purpose. It's not just an afterthought like, oh, hey, did you know you could do this? They're actually featured in the show, which is kind of cool. And like I said, their simple rates have to be at 200% to get into this final mode. And it's not too bad. Kind of reminds me of the Scramble City concept with the combiners. So, Alright, final thoughts. Definitely worth picking up if you're into the Brave line, especially GaoGaiGar. And if you have Choryujin, it's really cool that you can do the combination into the other modes. But I'm not sure which one's easier to find, Choryujin or Gekiryujin. They're both really cool. I do like this guy because he's got more offensive weaponry with the whole, like, you know, missile launcher here, and he's got the nice, like, battle shield. Looks, you know. But again, like Choryujin, you can get him in different ways. You can get him individually. You can get him in the 2-pack Da-garn version, which is what I got, or you can get the 2-pack Sonokong version. So that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.